Wonderful Aquarius, welcome to your October readings, your first card. Now, I hope I say this correctly. Prehnite. I don't suppose you pronounce the H, Prehnite. I don't know quite how you pronounce it. If anyone knows, do please put that in the description box. I don't know quite how you describe it. If you are able to, that would be amazing. Now, I'm going to read to you in a moment from the book about this crystal because the interpretations are very specific, and this is really going to help us to get a flavour of October for you, my beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome everybody. Welcome if you are returning, welcome if you're new, and my beautiful Aquariuses, if any of you are on Patreon or in my YouTube members area, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being so super sweet and lovely and supportive of me over the last couple of months where I've been dealing with family stuff and therefore wasn't able to do the extended readings that I normally do for you. Today I am doing extended readings, which I am mega excited about. They will be on Patreon and in the YouTube members area, and we'll talk about those in a little while. But Aquarius, let us check out your oracle cards and find out what is happening for you. I'm seeing this one and this one, all coming from the base of the pack. How interesting. I feel there's another for you. There it is. Okay, my lovely Aquariuses, what is happening for you? We have equilibrium. We have confidence. Ooh. Elixir of life. Ooh. Aquarius, we have success and we have mindfulness. Wow, 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 and heavenly wow. Now, I do want to say that success, what does success mean for us each? I think the real success here, I'm not saying there won't be all sorts of, successes for you, and we'll find out more, we'll draw your cards. But I do feel the real element of success here for you is basically, it's like the feel-good factor. It's like you, if any of you have not been feeling 100%, you get your mojo back. I mean, this is what the energy is like. It's like you get your mojo back. You're on track. Everything is running smoothly. You are feeling confident. But you're also very consciously confident. It doesn't feel like what I would call an overly ego-y sort of confidence. This is a real mindful, conscious confidence. This feels like it's confidence from the inside out. Let's read about this crystal. Okay. Prehnite. I think that is how it's pronounced. Prehnite. Profound spiritual love. There we go. It's got that energy of mindfulness. Protection, prophetic vision. You are about to gain a profound spiritual insight in the form of a prophetic vision. I told you it's specific, which appears to you in your dreams or at a time in which you least expect it. Through this, you realize that at the heart of all matter, only love exists, and that our perceptions of good and evil are simply a human illusion. A deep inner knowing will swell from within you, and you will realize that all is literally bathed in love. Nothing can ever harm you or have a negative effect on you apart from your own fears. Through this experience, you will have no doubt that a higher force does exist, and that through this higher force, all is possible. As you begin to trust in the universal power of love to guide you, your life will take on greater purpose and meaning. Wow. That is so the energy that is here. This incredible inner confidence, this feeling that you know from the inside out that you are, as I said, it's like conscious confidence. Wow. Let's draw more cards for you, my beautiful Aquariuses. May we kindly ask about October. What I will probably do in the extended, so that I'll see what your cards show first, is probably really find out how this, is this like a moment of revelation, this vision? How does it arrive? When does it arrive? Can we get some idea of timing? let's find out more from your tarot cards first before we decide exactly what is needed in the extendeds. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Princess of Swords. We have the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Discs, wow, and the Sun. Okay, this is fab. Okay, my lovely, lovely Aquariuses, what is so joyous about your reading is that I think the massive shift that occurs. I mean, look at, this is almost like you wear the sun on your head. The Princess of Discs, this is the Page of Pentacles. This is something of promise. Even the Ace of Discs looks like a golden sun. Success, and we see a seedling. And a star here. Something happens, my beautiful souls, and I do think it's as you least expect it, or a dream, or a vision, or something. And I think it's an incredibly powerful experience. I think it leaves you in a position of absolutely no doubt whatsoever. I mean, you possibly will be sitting here listening to me and thinking, well, I don't doubt that spirit exists. I'm fully aware of this. It's almost like spirit comes along, or the universe comes along, God comes along, whatever your language, and does something that rubber stamps your belief to the point of, this is so unbelievably clear. It is indisputable. In your extendeds, I'm certainly going to explore this in no uncertain terms, but let's continue with your reading. It's like, I want to say it's quite life-changing. It brings to an end perhaps a period where you have been either tangled in doubt, or you have wondered or questioned. For some of you, this could even be bringing you your purpose, your calling. I think for some of you, it could almost change your direction. When there's such a big confirmation, it's like, wow, in no uncertain terms, I know where I'm going now. I think you review your choices, but you don't review them in a way that it's like, oh, should I do this or shouldn't I do this? There's no self-doubt involved. It's like, it almost feels like you have a life review, because you are coming from a place of such phenomenal understanding, such incredible awareness and understanding that as I said, it's indisputable. It means that it changes your outlook, and therefore I think success takes on a whole new meaning for you. In a way, it's almost like that radical shift from a place of maybe almost impossibility to, wow, everything is possible. If that could happen, everything is possible. If I can get that level of confirmation, everything is possible. So what might I want to do now? It's like it opens up an extraordinary degree of your capacity to shape your life, but to shape it from that higher minded perspective as well. I mean, it feels like one of those spiritual leaps of soul growth. Wow. I think it really does cause some of you to change. It either changes your direction. I think you do have a major life review because of this. I think you start to evaluate from a really, really different perspective, because it changes how you feel about manifestation. I wonder if some of you will make some very, very, very clear, definitive choices, and actually then choose to start to sow those seeds, to invest genuinely, to start to initiate, maybe even to initiate more than one direction. Yeah, I think there may be more than one pathway that you choose to invest in and move forwards on. So, more than one area of your life, perhaps, my beautiful Aquarius, is more than one area of your life that you then seek profound. You're looking for a different level of life now after this, and I think it will apply to all areas. This is absolutely profound. It is one of those absolute revelations, those moments of monumental awareness. And it changes, you have confidence in life. You have confidence, and your energy is rocketing. I think you make some really big and very, very, very significant choices, or you certainly enter a space of life review because of the events of October, or the events that happen. And I think in the month of October, you make very significant life choices. This is like literally changing, for some of you, it's changing direction, it's altering the course and the shape of your life, but you are doing it consciously with absolute confidence that this is the direction you're meant to be moving in. And the direction you move in is to do with your deepest spiritual awareness, your deepest levels of understanding. So this could be a career pathway that would be to do with your calling and your purpose. It could be your home life, which could be to do with profound happiness, maybe a connection to living in an area or around people that are going to resonate with you. You're not accepting second best anymore. And by that, I would also add, you're not accepting second best from an ego perspective. This is about not accepting second best in like a spiritual way, knowing that every ounce of your life matters and that you have choices within that, and you can move forwards with absolute confidence that the directions that you now choose to invest in, the future you now choose to invest in, is absolutely the right one. This is a radical shift in perspective and how you then move on with your lives from this moment in time. This is really powerful, Aquarius, it really, really is. Something ends because you're I can't even say your levels of understanding, your knowing, it's a knowing, has changed. Wow, and seriously more wow. So my beautiful Aquariuses, in your extended readings, I think that I'm going to ask a bit about your dream, your vision, the unexpected revelation. I'm going to ask about it. How might it come? Because it could be unexpected. Therefore, is there anything you should be watching out for? Is there anything you should be aware of? But what I'm also going to ask about is how might you expand your world in all the different areas? What will come through? What's going to be a priority to invest in? Where might you invest? How might you invest? What areas are most important? And to see not only if there's advice and guidance as to how to invest and where to invest, but also how that then might evolve for you as well. My beautiful Aquariuses, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. Tons and tons of love. I think this is an amazing, well, I can't even say it's a turnaround. It's an upgrade in no uncertain terms. I love your reading. I love your energy. Beautiful souls. I will either see you in the extendeds, which will be on Patreon and in the YouTube members area. I'll put the links below and I'll put them in a comment for you as well. Or I will hopefully see you for some other readings really, really soon. Tons of love, my beautiful souls.